There's a thing called, there's a book called The Structure of Scientific Revolution, written by a man called Thomas Kuhn, who 30, 40 years ago wrote about how ideas formulate at the level of a scientific concept, a hypothesis, the experimentations, the contentions, and how the conventional wisdom of a world moves. And the first thing, of course, is it doesn't. It doesn't move. That's not what it's going to do. It's conventional, so it stays right where it is. It's the ridicule, it's the disparagement, it's the not noticeable level. That's what you get first of all. Then you get the resistance and the anger, then you get the subversive, you get all that stuff. Sometimes you get it in the course of a few minutes with people. Sometimes it takes a long time, but people have difficulty with ideas. We are not good at new ideas, particularly new ideas that are central, particularly new ideas that are basically hopeful. Now you can sell me a new idea any time that's dismal. There's plenty of market for the dismal ideas, but people are a bit nervous of something that looks good. I mean, looks too good. And being seen to be being taken advantage. It's the public humiliation of being the loser that believe this bunch of idiots.
Obviously, we don't suffer from that.
No. But let me tell you, in a small town, let's not move our thoughts a bit beyond the box. That's the way things are, And so we've constantly been a bit outside boxes. Every box, as a matter of fact, but that's the way it happens, And it's led to an interesting journey because it's always sort of recognizing ourselves to be. One of the analogies I have is the returning spacecraft, coming in the atmosphere. You get the angle right, you come in. If you get it wrong, you either bounce off into space again or you burn up like a cinder. Well, we've done them both. It's like, here we go again. Oh, that was one of them, eh? So, because the resistance of the culture to the possibility of things being easier, different, more transparent but simpler, less contentious, on every scale you can possibly think of, every value judgment you can come up with, there's absolutely no reason for anything but jumping straight into open money now, in every direction possible. And are people doing it? Hell no. Hell no. So the thing with the Community Way deal is it's the quintessential level of what's in it for me. It's giving each sector of the community, because the community is people who are making a living, people who are helping us live, and us. That's it's us. There's just three things going on, really. And so, what's the deal? Well, here's a deal that helps these guys. Well, it helps these guys. Well, it helps those guys. Well, it helps these guys. And none of us have to worry about the other guys. It's none of our business whether it works for those guys. It works for me. Works for you. Works for him. Works for him. So it's a neat little take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Does it work for you? Okay. So that's the game. You couldn't believe us when we said money can go round and round and round. Well, here's the money go round. Here is the money go round. Businesses start it, moves to the community. Community moves it to people who choose to support the businesses that move it to the community, that support the community. Can we keep this song going?
Go on.
It's simple. Everybody's worried about everybody else. It's the usual thing. part of the too good to be true is there's got to be a catch, right? There's got to be a catch. Well, where is the catch? So everybody's looking for the catch. Because if you can't see the catch, then probably it's you, right? I mean, right? So where's the catch? I mean, this is too good to be true. You mean you can just make that connection and things can happen and we can all do better and all you did was make a connection? No, that's too good to be true. There's got to be a catch. So people are worried about that. So we try and address them like, okay, how can you lose? All right? Okay, well, this is the da-da-da. Okay, that's the way, and this is the way you can protect yourself against that. So if you're interested and you're worried about losing, then follow this strategy and you're fine. Okay? Okay. Now, you're probably worried about whether I can lose because you're a sympathetic sort of person and you wouldn't want to be hurt by this thing, you know, so you must be worried about how I can lose. Okay? Don't worry about it. Okay, please. Okay.
I wasn't actually.
I didn't think you were. But it's amazing how many people are worried about how other people need help. And, you know, frankly, it's a little patronizing, you know, like basically I should be careful with my own business and I shouldn't indulge in anybody else's misuse of business or whatever, but it's not my business what their business is.
Sure.
But I should consider myself, are we bringing down the state as we know it? Is this going to be the end of the world as economics or whatever? And so there's that big thing. Like it might hurt me, it might hurt you, it might hurt it, you see. It could be an it hurt thing. So people worry about that. They've got their concerns about it might go wrong, right? So we basically have to accommodate people's anxieties at all those levels. The self, the identified other, and the general other. Because those are the things that people are basically worried about. And the thing about Community Way is that it allows each of us as an individual in the community and as part of the organization of the community. You know, because I'm the guy in the street. I shop, I eat, I do, you know. But I'm also the person who works in this business or who runs that store or, you know, or who works for this department or whatever. So we all have identities. And we are identities associated with the community groups, the non-profits. We have identities associated with businesses. We know family who are in the business. We know people who do this. You know, we have these networks. So there's us and there's us. Because us is us, right? It's the same us, both sides of that line. There's the things we are and there's the persons we are. The economy is how that moves around. And here we have three ways of looking at ourselves: businesses, service groups, people. Can we keep something moving around those three? Yeah. Dead easy. Business starts, community receives, general public supports, we all go shopping, it goes round. And it's simple, but you have to have people comfortable that nobody else is getting hurt. So that there's that level. Because of that dread of, well, there could be a catch, there could be something going wrong.